We are so overdue for a vacation, just us. And honestly, since kids, we have not been away for more than like 4 days. So I'm a little nervous, I'm not going to lie, being so far away from the kids.
And even the times where we have gone somewhere, it's never been anywhere far. It's the kids have just been at home, and we've just been staying at a hotel or something somewhere very
You make
close.
it sound like we just left them at home by themselves.
We should.
No. Welcome to This Beautiful Struggle.
I'm excited about it.
We finally have gotten to a point where we're just ready to share unfiltered our lives. Infertility is tough. Adoption is tough. But then even talking about like me losing my dad, you losing your mom within a couple of years of each other, our kids losing grandparents, your career and my career, and then making the ultimate decision to move to Nevada and what that looks like, moving away from all of your friends and family and all of those things.
Hopefully people can resonate with our story and just letting people know that they're not alone.
It's not the norm, and infertility is something that people don't ever want to talk about. Our family is such a hot mess, Express. I mean, this is just what it is, right? Like, so we don't have to front anymore.
It's been a long time coming.
Welcome back to This Beautiful Struggle. I'm Erin.
And I'm Casey.
Oh, gosh. All right. Happy, what month is it? July?
June.
It's June. Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy. The
Can't
time.
believe it's June already.
I know.
Like, I don't know.
Well, June is about to be over. I can't believe it's about to be July.
Yeah, I'm like, am time going by faster, or am I just getting older? Or, I mean, what's going on here?
I just can't wait for the kids to go back to school. You know what's been really hard is trying to homeschool with Kaylin being at home. It's just different. So we decided that Savannah wasn't going to take the summer off, and we're always really big on, even though you're out of school, like you're still, Kaylin, like you're still going to do work. So we started off very strong like that, and then now I feel like the only work that they do is fight all day, every day.
They definitely do a lot of fighting. It's so hard because they're very distracting to each other.
Oh my God, it's so bad.
It's like pulling teeth trying to get them to focus on anything. So it's a work in progress. We're still getting there. So
yeah, we just got back so we went up to St. George, which was really nice because the last time we went to St. George, we went for a softball tournament that my kids weren't playing in, our kids weren't playing in, but we went to support friends that were in town playing there. Okay, so we were there Friday, Saturday. We hung out, did softball stuff. And we said, on Sunday, we would go and do everything in St. George, not realizing that most things are closed in Utah on Sundays. And so it really sucked because it's such a beautiful state. Like, oh my goodness. Talk about, an hour and a half drive from Vegas, so not far at all. And from desert to desert, I just feel like the landscape in Utah is so much prettier. Honestly, Vegas needs to get it together.
Nice.
Yeah,
and no disrespect to Vegas, but it was.
I know, but Vegas, come on, go to St. George and look at what they're doing, and then come back and implement some of that in Vegas.
Well, Vegas is a very large metropolis, and St. George is a very small town.
Yeah, but anyway, so we went. This time we were there for a little bit under a week. It was a much needed getaway. I had been down because I didn't know that if you were under the age of 50, you could get the shingles, and I got the shingles. And so I had been on bed rest for the past couple of weeks and still slow to it takes forever to go away. I'm still like, oh my God, did it spread? But anyway, yes, I was down with the shingles for 2 weeks.
You can't get vaccinated.
No, I can't even get vaccinated.
Yeah.
I can't even get vaccinated till I'm 50. But yeah, so if you've ever had the chicken pox, then if you didn't know, that virus lives in you and can just come out at any time, and it comes out as the shingles when you're an adult. So, I was much happier that it was shingles because I thought I had a brain tumor and I thought it was brain cancer. Didn't I?
You did.
Yeah. So that was fun because it was in my head. It was in my scalp. As I got bit, Casey was no help. He was like, oh my God, it's just red and inflamed. I'm like, did I fall? Did I hit there was one day
I was no help.
Well, you were no help because there was one day that we had went to.
I'm not a doctor.
I know, but we had went to what was it? Oh, we went to a wedding reception at Stoney's. And I mixed my alcohol because I don't drink to get drunk. I drink to, have a good time and just, deal with not having my kids around. And, you need a beverage sometimes. But I had started out with a Moscow Mule, and then I changed to a Crown and Coke, which was all bad. So that day I got really drunk, and then I couldn't remember. When I say you were no help, I'm like, did I fall? Was I dancing? And you're like, I don't think so. But
I'm just answering to the best of my recollection.
I guess.
I didn't see you fall.
I guess. So the very next day I woke up and I had like this big, I don't want to say it was a knot, but it was like raised in my scalp. And then I had like all of these, I had like 3 lumps in my neck. And I was like, oh my goodness, I'm dying. What the heck is this? Like, I don't want to go. I mean, literally it was like praying to God. Huh?
I said, you always think something wrong.
Oh my God. Like, I didn't even go to Google, but anxiety kicks in and it tells you it's the worst thing possible. So anyway, finally, a couple days later, I went to the doctor after I was having all these spasms in my head and found out I had shingles. I cried. I know my doctor was looking at me like I was crazy, but he knows that I have anxiety. And he was like, the good news is you are not dying of cancer. You do not have a brain tumor, but you have the shingles. And I was like, okay, not realizing that I was going to be down for as long as I was down. But anyway, so I had the shingles. I was tired of being in bed. We had this Utah trip planned. So we went. There's a big national softball tournament there. A lot of our friends were playing. So we went to go and support and then also have some family time.
Yes.
We rented this super nice Airbnb. Well, when we got out there, it was 112 degrees or some crap like that.
It was super hot.
And it wasn't hot like that in Vegas. So it was like, why in the world, like, this is so... But anyway, it was fun. We got out there. We did a lot of softball. We went to Jellystone. If you're in California, there's a Jellystone in Lodi. And if you're in Vegas, just drive the hour and a half, 2 hours, and go to the Zion Jellystone. It was so much fun. Oh my God, I was like the biggest kid. Yeah. We did all the water slides.
It was nice. It was a nice break from just the mundane of the softball life and going to games and all that stuff. Yeah, and like you said, we went down all the water slides. They had this little lazy river.
That lazy river was. I could help them out a little bit on it. It was nice after you just ran with the kids, but it was like. It was all in the sun. Like, do it in the shade. I don't know. Anyway, Jellystone, talk to me next time. I got you.
Yeah, it was overall it was nice. And what was that area that we went to? That little man-made beach. Oh,
they had this man-made lake, and then it had like sand. It was really nice. They did a good job. And then they had one of those inflatable obstacle courses that I've always seen and never did because I'm like...
It was like straight American Ninja Warrior.
Oh my God, it was so much fun.
It was crazy.
Oh my God, because I've been working out. Yeah. I was able to like do things and like, I have literally no upper body strength, but I've been working out. And so I was able to like beat some things. I was juiced. I was like, let's go. But yeah, hanging with the kids was fun, but they fought. They fought the whole time. It's like, we're on vacation.
That's
why are you
all
fighting?
They do.
It is so
and
annoying.
Be over the silliest stuff. You're like, why are you guys even fighting over that? Like,
and then the thing that's funny is like we'll separate them and be like, you go in your room, you go in your room. 5 minutes later, they're back. Oh, but we're playing. I'm like, no, you guys were just fighting. We told you to stay in each other's, it's really hard. I will say for me, it's been really hard for me to work because there's constant. We wake up to the kids in the morning fighting. That's generally what wakes us up in the morning, them fighting. And it's over the dumbest stuff. I was in the bathroom first, and then you did this, and sister came, and I needed to get a bowl, and I couldn't reach it, and Kaylin didn't help me get the bowl. And then Savannah, as you guys know and have seen, Savannah has major attitude. Like, she's very sassy, and like, but she's the baby. So then there's the sass, and then there's the, and the voice. I can't. Everything with her is a whine. But it's like, oh, hell no. Stop it right now.
Yeah.
And then the level of talking back, I'm like, okay, we have,
gotten out of hand.
We have finally gotten to this point where we're like, we no longer will deal with our kids talking back to us. Like, we have dealt with this for so long. And then, I'm now like, I understood why our parents didn't let us do XYZ. Like, we need to go old school. So our kids don't even know what to do with that because they're so used to over talking us and like jumping in and talking back. And so now we are on this no talking back or else.
Yeah.
It's been,
I just think kids this day, they're just different.
they are.
They're different. And, you want to say, oh, they're raised different than how we were raised. But I'm like, we're the ones raising them. So
Better, y'all.
yeah,
We got to do better.
I feel like our generation, we try too hard to be our kids' friends. We're trying to be friendly with our kids. And not to say that you can't, but you're still their parent first and foremost. And don't forget that. We're letting them slide with too much.
Well, I think like there is this healthy balance because I definitely, with the girls, want to have, this relationship with them that I necessarily didn't have. So, yes, you do have to be a little bit more friendly. I will say it is nice because the girls do feel comfortable telling me the thing. Kaylin tells me about all the boys and all the, like, I know all of her secrets where like I was too terrified to tell my mom those things because I don't know, we were just, it's just different times. But I think you do just have to find this healthy balance because the hard part with that is now, like, Savannah started doing this thing where she'll be like, shut up. And I'm like, who are you talking to? And she's saying it playfully, but it's like, oh, we've made it okay. But no, I think we've made it okay because we have this relationship with her that she feels comfortable. I don't think she's doing it to be serious, but I'm telling her, don't ever tell me, your dad, or any adult to shut up. And better yet, don't use that with your sister or anything like that, So I just think that, these kids in this generation have a lot more influence than what we had because we weren't on YouTube, we weren't on TikTok, we weren't on Instagram, we weren't. And it doesn't matter because we've blocked the kids from watching YouTube, but then they go to school. And then that's what I'm saying. We all got to do better, right? Because holy crap. But yeah, so summer's been fun. Oh yeah, we went to Zion. Okay, tell them about that.
No, we went to Zion National Park. Beautiful. Just the landscaping, the giant mountains, the rocks, everything there, the river. It was just gorgeous. We didn't really get to explore like we wanted to, but we will definitely go back again. Highly suggest if you're in the area.
Not in the summer though, because it was 145 degrees.
Yeah, it was extremely hot.
People was hiking.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not
in the...
about to sweat my perm out.
You will never see black people
Yeah.
doing anything, hiking, doing anything when it's over 90 degrees outside.
Yeah, it was really hot, but nonetheless, it was still beautiful, and it was just nice. We did this little bus tour where you get on this bus, the scenic tour, and they drive you around Zion. So it was pretty cool. No complaints.
Yeah, we got off, we explored. It was definitely great. We will definitely go back without the children because they fought on the bus and on the, like, you just can't enjoy. You can't enjoy things with kids that are fighting. But yeah, so we did Zion on that trip as well. Other than that, so far, we've just been in the pool every single day. Friends come over and in the pool and in the pool and in the pool. Now, though, that we have gone to Jellystone and that's been really fun, I finally told the kids we've been in Vegas now almost 4 years and it's time to go to Cowabunga. So in the next couple of weeks, if they could get it together, then we'll definitely go to Cowabunga.
I don't know if y'all know anything about Cowabunga, but they've been catching some heat lately.
Yeah, but I think anywhere where you have a bunch of, like, I think the problem is people just drop their kids off and then they leave, right? And as we all know, our kids are different when we're there versus when they're there by themselves. I wouldn't even imagine what our kids would do. We would see Savannah on the news if we tried to drop her off.
Savannah get arrested.
It would be all bad. So, but yeah, summer's been good so far. It's just been an adjustment trying to kind of have that work-life balance. But we are off to Hawaii in a month. I am in straight countdown mode.
I'm looking forward to some shaved ice. My shrimp trucks. Oh, man. I can't wait.
And no kids.
Well,
no kids. Hallelujah.
That part. That's actually the most important part, the no kids. Well, I think the first time we went to Hawaii, this was before we were married, no kids. But I think every time since then, it's been, well, that and the honeymoon. Yeah, we went to Maui.
We took the kids to Kauai. That was fun. And I definitely want to take the kids back because I feel like Hawaii is one of those magical places. I mean, I went to Hawaii when I was a kid too, so definitely there's a lot of things to do, but like we are so overdue for a vacation, just us. And honestly, since kids, we have not been away for more than like 4 days. So I'm a little nervous, I'm not going to lie, being so far away from the kids. And I think Kaylin will be fine, but I think Savannah will be like, Mommy, I miss you. And then I'm going to be in breakdown mode.
I don't even think it's been 4 days. Where did we go? We were gone for 4 days.
Okay, 3 days.
I mean, and even the times where we have gone somewhere, it's never been anywhere far. It's the kids have just been at home and we've just been staying at a hotel or something somewhere very
You
close.
make it sound like we just left them at home by themselves.
We should.
No.
No. But they've been at home with a sitter or somebody. Obviously, there's somebody at home with them, but we've never actually gotten on a plane and gone anywhere without the kids. So this will be our first time doing that. So,
if you all do not do that, then do it. I mean, even if the only thing that you can do, because I think it's hard, like even for us being away, thankfully we have, friends that are like family here, you know what I mean, that we trust with our children and stuff like that. But like definitely make it a point to take time for you, right?
Nurture your relationship.
Just to recharge. We're going to take the kids. We're going to go to San Diego because we have to go to the ocean. That is a must. So we're going to do that towards the end of the summer. And then we just have a lot of softball and then just trying to.
A lot of softball.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot.
But hey, we wouldn't have it any other way. We are a softball family. But yeah, just spending a lot of time with friends. We've barbecued. We've done all of these things. We'll probably do even like a day trip. I want to go tubing. You can tube. It says Zion, but it's not Zion. It's only like 45 minutes away from Vegas on the Virgin River. So we're going to go tubing. We're going to do that. So yeah, hopefully you guys are doing some fun things and enjoying your summer as well.
I wouldn't even be opposed to going back to Jellystone again.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go camp there. We're big campers. We are not campers.
Oh yeah, they have those nice little cabins there
this summer. But Jellystone has some different options for even if you're going to tent camp. They have like this cabin that's attached that they call like the living room, and it's air conditioning. So I'm like, oh, listen, I would do that in a heartbeat. I just don't know if I'll be able to sleep in the tent at night when it's 184 degrees outside.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that. I don't think I could do that either.
But yeah, anyway, we hope that you all are having a great summer. Let us know, send us a message, drop something in the comments. Tell us what your summer plans are or what you have done, anywhere that we need to check out. Because we're still new, that's the thing. We haven't really explored. I wanted to go to Arizona, but we made the mistake of going to Arizona last summer, so we definitely don't want to do it in the summertime. But if you all have any recommendations of places we should go and take the kids and all of that, I'll post some of I think I took some video of us at the water slides. But if not, when we go to Cowabunga, we'll make sure that we take some video and stuff and we'll post it so you guys can see all of our summer fun. But thank you for watching and tuning in and listening to us. We appreciate you all. Please keep the feedback coming. Send us messages. Share with your friends.
Yes, please reach out to us. We look forward to reading comments from you guys.
Yes. Well, thank you guys who have always reached out or just left messages or left comments and all of that. Like, it's fun. We know that we want to make sure that we're bringing you all some good content. Anyway, until next time.
Thank you.